Hello guys, FX Bright the trade guru here. So listen guys, this video I'm doing right now is going to blow your mind. It's going to change your trading perception forever. So guys, listen, on this video you're going to learn how to trade the breakouts and how, most importantly, how do you identify a fake out? In other words, how do you know that that is not a breakout? How do you know it's just a false move? I'm going to be teaching you guys everything you need to know about this and my strategy on how I trade the breakout. So if that's something you want to learn about, I will see you guys just after the intro and disclaimer roll. All right, and so guys, so what is a breakout? Before we start anything about breakout, breakout is when price is able to break out, like the name implies, from a range or a pattern. So let's assume, for instance, the market is moving up and down like this, right? So you can see the pattern in which price is moving. It has an upper resistance and a lower support. So at any point in time where price is able to break out from this structure, maybe makes a retest, then we can say this particular point is regarded as a breakout. Or if you know how to trade the different structures, so in the market you will see a lot of structural formations. For instance, you see something that looks like let's say a triangle pattern where price is making some kind of triangular pattern. Like you can see what I'm drawing here. You can see how price is gradually compressing. So if you're able to draw a trend line on this top and draw a trend line on the bottom, you will see that price is following these trend lines movement. So at some point price will break out from this, like in this case I'm showing you is like a breakout to the top direction. So at any point price breaks out from this is called a breakout, right? So the tendency of price when price breaks out is that price will tend to move in the direction of the breakout. For instance, if it breaks out to the top direction, price is skyrocketing up. If it breaks out to the bottom, price is going down. So the ideology behind breakout is that anytime price is able to break out from a structure, it tends to move in the direction of the breakout. So another example of breakout is maybe you're trading some kind of pattern, let's say the M structure, and price comes down, makes a move, goes up and starts coming down. So you can see there's a potential M structure forming. So this middle line here, this point is a neckline. So at some point when price is coming down, price is able to break through this neckline, and probably makes a retest and starts coming down. So this point where price is able to break through that neckline is still a breakout. So a breakout is price breaking out from a structural support or resistance, right? So just one more before we move to something else. For instance, you can see maybe the W structure and price is able to make something like this and come down, and now it's about to go up. If you look at this particular point where price was able to push down from, you will see now as price is about to go up, any day price breaks through this line upward, this is also called a breakout, right? So price is able to break out and starts flying up. So this is how the W structure is eventually formed. Price has to break this neckline, right? So a breakout is when price breaks out from a structure or from a regular pattern. So the last one, sorry, I have to do this one so that maybe price is ranging, right? I think that's the first one I said. Price is just going up and down. You can see there is a top and there is a bottom, and this top is called the resistance zone because that's where price pushes down, and the bottom is called the support zone. So at one point in conversation, price is going to come probably break to the top or maybe break to the bottom, and the price will tend to move in the direction of the breakout. So guys, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to trade these breakouts. And before we trade the breakouts, there is also such a thing as a fake out, right? And I'm going to show you guys in this tutorial, in this video, how to identify fake out. In fact, what is the breakout? What qualifies as a breakout? Because sometimes you can see that the price, let's say, you can see the price, let's say, moving up, maybe forming the structure as we know it. Then obviously you can see this top being a resistance zone and this bottom being a support zone, yeah? All of a sudden, price comes to the top as though it has broken out. Now, some people have come here to start buying because remember, I told you when price breaks out in a certain direction, the tendency of price is to continue moving in that direction. So, once the price made this breakout, you will see a lot of people probably buying. All of a sudden, price comes back into the same range and start moving up and down like this again. And the guys that bought here expecting it to go have now become in very dangerous losses because there's a potential for the market to still break down and keep going down. You see, so this particular point here is called fake out. So how do you identify this fake out and how do you identify a breakout? A lot of people have lost money trading what they do not know. So I'm going to teach you guys in this video how to do this. So please like and subscribe and turn on the bell notification. Also guys, I'll be putting my WhatsApp number is on the description of this channel, so do go there and contact me if you want mentorship or how to trade, especially if you're a beginner. Now guys, I'll get back into the video and let's see some other real life examples of how this happened. And so guys, let's take a look at these examples. Now listen guys, this video, like I said, is going to change your trading forever. It's going to be one of those videos you watch and it will be the landmark for where you started becoming a very, very profitable trader. Now listen guys, I'm about to blow your mind. I'm about to show you something that is a secret. People don't want to talk about it because they don't even know it. Now listen guys, now if you look at this particular example, what you will see is that the market has been ranging, right? So how do you know the market has been ranging? There is no clear direction to the market, whether it's an uptrend or a downtrend. So for this time period, the market was ranging. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up my zone tool just to zone the area so that it becomes clear the market's range. So you can see how these parts has been holding price for a while and price has been bouncing on these parts. So I'm going to also draw the resistance zone, you know, on the top here, just to capture these parts also where price capture this part where price was making resistance. Now listen guys, I'm going to give you guys some very valuable information on just this particular trade. Now listen, if you see what the price was doing in this place, it was ranging. So market was making all these moves. Now let's get to this particular point. This is the point of interest. Now this is where I want you to be very, 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 very attentive. Now look at this. When the market moved up straight here, now listen guys, when the market moved all the way from this point all the way to this point, finally just did some little reaction and broke out, right? Some people think this is a breakout. I'm not saying it's not, but this is not how to trade your breakout. Now listen, this is why some people get caught up in bad issues. And I'm going to show you examples of how this works. Now, the market broke out, right? But this is not the breakout strategy. So what some people will do is that at this point, because the market has broken out, they will come now to take buy trades. And that is not how to do it, guys. You will end up in a very difficult mess. Now, if I move to and see what the market did, the market actually bounced off this particular place. It does not make this the breakout trade. Listen very attentively, guys. It doesn't mean the fact that this happened. Now, see how the market went straight up, bounced off, and started moving up. It doesn't mean this is how to trade the breakout strategy, my guys. No. The first error that the market made in this particular move is the fact that we were not able to spot a 1, 2, 3 move, or you can call it the ABC move. What I mean is that when you look at this point from this support zone, the market from this zone bought straight up and broke this. You cannot trade that, my guys. What you need the market to do is that you need the market to make a 1, 2, 3 move. What I mean by 1, 2, 3 move is we needed the market to do something like this. The market needed to come up, come down, and break. This is how you trade breakout. Anything that doesn't look like this, anything that does not look like the market going up, coming down, making a higher high. In other words, this last high should be higher than where it's coming from. It goes up, comes down, makes this higher high, and goes up to break. We can take these as a breakout trade, even if it broke out. The reason is you would find out most of the times that when the market makes these types of moves, it usually drops back inside. It's like a wave, it just goes up and come down. Now, if the market is able to make this ABC move like this, we can call these a breakout. Now, let me show you another instance. For instance, if the market also made a move like this, maybe it comes from this place, let me just start from here, it comes up from this place and breaks out straight, we won't call this a breakout. But what the market needs to do to convince us that a breakout strategy has happened is that the market will have to come down and go up again. So now consider these two moves. The first move is that this 1, 2, 3 move happened before the break of the resistance. Now this is the resistance zone, this is the resistance zone. So the 1, 2, 3 move happened before 1, 2, break. Happened before this resistance. Now look at this other one here. The 1, 2, 3 move happened after 1, 2, 3. So what are we saying? We are saying that until price gives you the 1, 2, 3 move, you are not about to trade it as a breakout. Now listen guys, this information I just gave you is what will change your trading. I'm going to show you guys something. Now let's come back to these price chart we are looking at. We can see now that the price moved from this point all the way, and the 1, 2, 3 move didn't happen before, it happened after. So when the market came up, we will not trade these as a breakout because we have not seen the 1, 2, 3 move. Where we will start trading as a breakout is after this market has broken out, made a retest, and breaks back up. Now you can see that the 1, 2, 3 move happened after this support and resistance. So it's at this point we will know that the market has actually broken out. So in order for you to avoid fakeouts, you must be able to spot the 1, 2, 3 moves. Then wait for the next retest of the market. And one information I want to tell you guys is this. Let me tell you something. Now this is a very valid information. Now imagine this market, this price coming down like this. Maybe it's broke out this way and it starts coming down. This is not a retest. This thing you see here has to be measured to be called a retest. How do you measure it? Now I'm giving you guys my the way I trade the market, and I'm telling you guys for free, right? Now listen, there are in-depth details about this market that I can tell you. You will almost never make a loss trading at all. Whether you're trading synthetic indices, I trade synthetic indices, I trade forex. You will almost never make a loss as far as your technical analysis is super correct. Now listen guys, this is not a retest. Is this a retest? This is not a retest. Some people think that because this market broke out here and came down, this is a retest. This is not a retest. Now the reason why this is not a retest is because when you test it, it doesn't meet the criteria for retest in my trading strategy, right? It's not the world, it's in my trading strategy. Now listen, how do I know this is not a retest? What I do is I take out the Fibonacci retracement and I draw the retracement from this point to where it started retrace to the top. Now this is the top, right? So I just put it here and see. Now what I do is that I'm looking at this retest, and as long as this retest does not break through the 38.2 Fibonacci, so you can see this line here, this yellow line is called the 38.2 Fibonacci. As long as price does not break through this 38.2 Fibonacci and started going up, this is not even a retest. All this move from here to here is just one straight leg. It's not price did not retrace. You look at this, if I'm going to draw a Fibonacci and say an impulse move, I will not consider this one as a break of that impulse move. The impulse move started from here all the way to here. This, as long as it didn't touch the 38.2 retracement, is not considered as a retracement. So price just moved from here, did some dance, and came up here. So this, from this bottom to this top, is just one full leg. The actual retracement is when price, let's see what happens here. Okay, now you can see the actual retracement is, if I draw this Fibonacci all the way to this top, what I will find is that the market will break through the 38.2 Fibonacci. Now this, I'm trying to tell you guys how I now trade the breakouts. After I've been able to confirm the breakout, first of all, I told you the confirmation for a breakout is that price must make the 1, 2, 3 move, either before breaking the structure or after breaking the structure. So in this case, price only made the 1, 2, 3 move after breaking the structure. In other words, it broke the structure, came down, and broke up. So this is the 1, 2, 3 move after the structure. So it is at this point I will consider that a breakout has happened. But I'm not going to trade the breakout. What I'm going to trade is the retracement. So once the price has made this breakout and started retracing, it is then I will draw this Fibonacci line to the top here and allow the market to start coming down. So once the market gets to the 38.2 retracement, I know that the retracement is complete. Now, all I need for the market to do right now is to also touch the support zone or the resistance zone that it broke out from. So this is the resistance zone it broke out from. I need the market to go up, come down, touch the 38.2 retracement, and also touch the zone it broke out from. So it is at this point you know that the market has successfully broken out, and you can now trade this particular structure for a breakout. So this is where I will start finding at this point I will start finding entries, and you can see the price made a double bottom here. So you can trade this as a double bottom, and you will see how the market is now continuing its trend. Now this is how to trade, guys. Now the reason why I told you guys to trade the breakout this way, I'm going to show you something now. All right, guys, so let's take a look at this example. Now, I don't want to waste too much time. Just want to show you guys something real quick. Now, listen, if you look at this particular chart, you will see that the market was also ranging in this part. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to quickly just draw out the zone, like I always do, try to zone out the entire area so that you can be able to see how price was able to maneuver these parts. Now, listen, so let me just draw it all the way. Now I want you to see something real. I want you to see something. Now consider this part here, which is called the fake out, right? If you look at this part of the market, you see how the market broke out from structure. You can see how this point was a good support zone. I mean, a good resistance zone. You know, price was able to hit it, come back, you know, did some drama on this point. So you can tell that this point in this particular area was a good resistance zone until price was able to come up and just break it. Now I'm telling you that the reason why price just moved from these lows and came all the way to break it, some people will come to this point and start trading it for a buy. Now this is not a buy, this is not a breakout. The reason why this is not a breakout is because this line the market used to go up is straight there. It didn't make the 1, 2, 3 move. So it came up straight and broke this part. So this is not a breakout. Now, some people, what do I call them? The conservative traders who think this is a breakout will say, okay, yeah, I'm not even trading it because it's not a breakout, because I know it's a breakout, but I'm only going to trade the retest. So what the conservative traders are waiting for, who think that this is a breakout, what they are waiting for is that they are waiting for the price to start coming down. And maybe when they find a certain support somewhere, they are the ones that they'll probably start buying around this point, because no, the market came all the way down to this point and maybe started buying. They'll think that this is a breakout, now the market has come down for a retest and is going up. And you can see how the market toyed with their emotions for all this while before even coming down. So imagine the loss they would have been in if you were trading the breakout. You probably have even exited the market even for a loss. The reason, because you didn't understand how to trade breakouts. The market only breaks out when it has made the move it's supposed to make, which is the 1, 2, 3 move. So if I move over to show you something, you can see how the market eventually broke out. Now look at this. The market came up, came down, and broke out. Now this is actually the breakouts you should trade. This is now where we would say that the market has actually broke out. The 1, 2, 3 move has been made and the breakout has been complete. Now at this point is where you can start waiting for the retest, so you can trade the structures. Now you can see the market came down to this point, made a double bottom, and this is where you start trading breakouts, guys. So I hope this strategy, I hope this information is helpful to you and you've been able to learn something. Now, like I said, guys, if you had value for this video, all you need to do for me is like and subscribe. And also, like I said, if you want to DM me, my information is on the WhatsApp of these. There's on the description of this channel, the WhatsApp contact, so you can contact me for mentorship, for tutorials, for anything relating to trading. All right, guys, so I will see you guys in my next video.